In the field of career tech education, one of the greatest challenges is finding teachers with industry experience.
In tonight's Education Matters, Juanita Stevenson joins us with how Washington Union High School landed the best career tech education teacher in Fresno County.
Warren Thompson tells his students to follow their dreams. When the 84-year-old architect decided to take his own advice, he ended up in the classroom. Teachers who teach ag mechanics and welding at Valley High Schools. They are here to learn new skills from someone they think is one great teacher.
When you have the opportunity to come and learn how another teacher with his experience and his knowledge, you just don't pass it up.
Whether he is instructing a group of teachers on how to use the latest software to design a trailer, or a class of high school students the basics of computer-aided design, teacher Warren Thompson is all hands-on.
Well, I don't teach theory. I teach hands-on, learn by doing. That's the motto. And the regulators want to see everything.
Thompson, an architect who has designed buildings like the Iron Bird Lofts in downtown Fresno and the Fresno County Jail, came to teaching a little late in his career.
Mr. Thompson served on our advisory board for our previous architecture teacher, Mr. West, who unfortunately passed away several years ago.
He stepped in, took over that class, got the students through a difficult time. He enjoyed the classroom so much that at the age of 78, Thompson went back to school to get his teaching credential.
It was more fun than you can imagine. We had a great group of people, all had to do the same thing, made a lot of friends, because we were together every Saturday, basically. And I got out of there with, if you want to call it that, cum laude, because it was a piece of cake.
He now teaches computer-aided design and ROP architecture at Washington Union High School, and he loves it.
I decided when I had this opportunity, I'd give it a try, and it fills my day.
Students like Louise Alcaraz says it's great to have a teacher with so much experience.
He's a really good teacher because he actually connects with you, and he's very close to when you need help.
Thompson is aware that many of his students come from disadvantaged backgrounds and have little, if any, exposure to the field of architecture and what it may offer.
They don't have any kind of sense related to what architecture might be. There isn't any around them. They don't live in it. And so when I get a chance to talk to these kids and begin to show them some of this stuff, and their eyes begin to light up, it makes me feel real good.
So he feels it's important to expose these kids, taking them on field trips, having them spend time at places like Celsi Enterprises so they can see the connection between the classroom and the workplace.
You can theorize something forever and tell kids, you ought to be doing this, you ought to be doing that, but until they see the welding and the grinding and the painting, it doesn't really mean anything until it's real.
Thompson has opened his home to these students.
That piece at the end is from 13th century Italy.
Not only to get to know them better, but to show them what he built with his own hands.
I want to do architecture or engineering, and he's influenced me in a very good way because he's a big inspiration. He motivates us and tells us that just follow your dreams and do whatever you want to do in life.
As ROP CTE teachers go, those in his field think he is the best.
Warren Thompson epitomizes that involved and interested and dedicated community member who wants to make sure kids get exposure to great ideas and opportunities beyond what maybe has been available to them.
After a lifetime of experience as an architect and now teacher, 84-year-old Warren Thompson was named Fresno County ROP CTE Teacher of the Year.
I go home in the afternoon and just feel very comfortable about what I've been able to pass on to these kids every day. It makes me feel good. And, you know, I guess I was a teacher all the time and didn't know it.
Now, Thompson has been teaching at Washington Union High School for 7 years and shows no signs of slowing down, as you can see.
Well, and he shouldn't, because his students sure like him. You can tell.
I wonder if there's anybody watching this at home right now and being like, I want to do something like this. I've been in this field forever. I want to be able to share what I've learned. And there's opportunities.
They're begging for people like that in the field of CTE and ROP. Those are the kind of people they want. Because when they're working in industry, they can't afford them because they're making more money in industry. But they're said, you know, do what this guy is doing. He's 84. What an inspiration.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. Wonderful.
I'm going until I'm 84. I'm be right here.
All right. Do it.
Please do.
We want that. Appreciate it. Well, one break.